Good morning, my Stitchy friends. Welcome to my channel, Stitcha-Rella. Today we're carrying on with Alice in Wonderland Tuesdays. Well, today is a much better day. I woke up and I've got a little bit of a cough left, but the rest and the medicine yesterday worked. So, yay! Yeah, it's not nice feeling like that. So everything just didn't work out. But today everything's good. I thought I'll see how far I get recording Alice. I just got ready. Because listen to this. Yesterday Alex got home from school. My son, you know the whole story of bullying and carrying on. And there's a boy that just doesn't leave him alone. He accuses him of stuff. And I don't know why the school believes this boy. They first didn't. It was sorted out now. Listen to this. Alex was absent last week because he was sick, and you all know that. He was at home. Now yesterday he got called into the principal office nogal. And this boy accused him of stabbing him with a pen last week. And you do not understand. I'm fuming because the kid was not at school and the principal believed the boy. How's that? So I'm on my high horse. I'm on my way to school just now. So I thought I'll tell you about this nonsense. The nonsense never stops. I just want to go and sort this out, because how in the world can he stab him with a pen when he was at home with me? Tell me, please. And then they believe him. I'm sure I'm going to be very nasty now. It's because the kids' parents are like very up the schools behind, you know. Can't say the ugly word. But yeah, that's what I think. But yeah, they're going to hear from me. My appointment is 1 o'clock, and off I'll be marching to there, taking no nonsense and no prisoners. This is just too much, and it's going too far now. My kid is in the middle of exams. He was sick. It's ridiculous. I received more Stitchy mail. I'll do an unboxing or two bit later. Oh, what am I doing here? Just want to go and sort this thing out, because my mindset is just on sorting this out. I woke up this morning. I went back to bed a bit because it was super cold. And now it's just onwards and upwards. Sorting this out so I can continue with my life, because really, it's becoming a nuisance. And not a small one, a big nuisance. Won't you get angry? I'm just so tired of it. Yeah, just thinking of it I just want to explode. Just thinking about it. Because it just never stops, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I think I will unbox definitely some cats. Yeah, some cats. I'll unbox some cats. Because certain stores, you have to divide your parcels in 2 or 3 unboxings. And I'll do that with pleasure. It's not a mission at all. It's a bit shorter video. So if you're looking for something short, I'll have 1 or 2 this afternoon. I'll post them. But while I wait for it to become time to go and see this principal, I thought, let me start my recording. So what are you guys up to? What are you doing? How far is the stitching? You know, yesterday I made that video and it was just, I made it in any way. I felt so terrible. But I kept stitching on the 18 count the whole day yesterday actually. I see progress, but I stitched a lot. And the progress just looks a little, but I will show you in the upcoming progress report. Thank you for everyone that is posting their progress with the original picture and country they live in. I appreciate that very much. It's easier for me to make the video. Because if you don't do that, I'm really not gonna search stuff up. It's too much. It's just too much. Last time I had to search things up, it took me almost 3 hours, and that's stitchy time that I could have used. Yeah, thinking about this thing coming up. Before I go and see the principal, I'm just going past the high school quickly. There's more forms I must give in for Alex's high school application, so I'm going to make a turn there quickly. And from school, I also going to pick the kids up, come back home, and then I don't have to do anything but cook and help the kids with the exam studies. So that's quite a nice thing, that when I come back all my time is not taken. It's free. It's not totally free, but I don't have to go and sort out stuff and all that majazz. So this Alice I haven't been working on, but there's progress because slowly she's coming along. I don't know what's happening. I don't get stuck in a piece. I work on them and I enjoy it. But you know that feeling where you get stuck and you don't stop? Yeah, it's not one of the ones I'm busy with. I'm getting stuck into. I'm trying. But we'll see what I do next. As long as I put stitches in, it doesn't matter. But I need to finish something. I've got too many WIPs. My VIPs is taking over. I think it's 12. That's the most I've ever had. And it's making me nervous. I need to finish some of them. Yeah, normally there's not so many, but it's for the channel and I do something every day. Life has been throwing me a bit of curveballs, but I'm over it. And sorry, the half is at least looking better today. So let's go forward. Tomorrow it's a busy day. The kids write exams and they have tutoring. Of course, they skip the maths tutoring. They've got tutoring on Thursday and Wednesday. Of course, they're writing maths exam on Friday. So it's a good thing they go. It just keeps me very busy. At least when they go there, I can sit in the car and I can stitch as well. So I don't go a day without stitching. I must be half dead. But still, I would prefer to sit at home and do that. This morning, while I was doing things and not recording, I was still working on the 18 count. And I put Mr. Borland on, and I love it. He basically tells the stories where Slapdam shows you as well. So I'm loving that. And do you know how weird it was? Yesterday, I worked on the 18 count the whole day. And this morning, I carried on. Just finishing the threads I wanted to finish. That was my goal. And when I started working Alice, it was the weirdest thing in the world. Remember, on 18 count I use a 26 needle. And on Alice it's a 22 needle. So when I took it, and I was like, what's going on? In my head I'm like, something's not right here. It's because the needle is so big, it felt like I'm holding a tree stump. Yes, I'm like, what's going on, man? But anyway, yeah, it feels very awkward with the thick needle now that I've worked with the thin one so much. And I worked on the other ones with 24s, not a 20. I haven't worked with a 22 for such a long time. The thing is so thick and it feels uncomfortable. I get them, I will use the ones I get. I break them normally, like you know. But even on the 11 count, for me to work with the 24 is so nice. When you get used to the smaller needles, the thicker needles feels weird. Very, very weird when you pick up and you start working. You know what I must do? I am gonna record until I can't, until I must go. Then I'm not putting it together. I'm gonna record the last clip when I come back from the school, so you know what happened, right? I think that's a good idea. When I come back, I'll do that one and I'll do the unboxings. That's a fabulous idea. Then you don't have to wonder until tomorrow what happened, right? Yes, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. I asked Mike. Mike's gonna help me, but he normally does it for me. It's for me, it's cheaper to buy boxes of beans, green beans, and boxes of stuff. It works out cheaper than the small packet. So I got this special on green beans, so I got 2 boxes. Now Mike's gonna help me cut that up today. And we freeze them. So you always have green beans. Fresh green. I keep a bit of fresh ones, but you can't. It's 2 boxes, so it's quite big. And they were cheap. So I'll keep a bit for fresh cooking, and the rest I'll freeze, and there's always green beans. I do that with green beans and pumpkin. Freeze them. You don't have to run to the store every day. I even freeze breads. Like I've got one of this big, large, I can fit into it straight. I can lie flat in it. It's 2 meters long, a chest freezer. So what I also do is I buy my bread. Like in the freezer now, there's about 30 breads. So I buy it and I freeze it. You take it out, it's out for a few, like an hour or 2. And the whole bread's fresh like you bought it. So I like to do that. I don't like driving every day. Not to do grocery shopping. No. Also buy long life milk. I do buy fresh milk occasionally, but I buy long life milk. So then I don't have to go to the shops every day. And I know everything's here and we short nothing. Yeah, I buy groceries not weekly. I buy big amounts and it lasts. That's how I do it. And then it's there. What I do fresh is I buy. My kids are they love vegetables and fruits and stuff. So that I'll buy fresh. I buy boxes of tomato. Last week a box of tomatoes. This week a box of tomatoes. It's almost done. Alex will take them as snacks. So he cuts them up. Sorry. He cuts them up and he eats them like snacks. I also like it. Salt and pepper. It's good. And then like this week we've got oranges and bananas. There's a lot of avos. So when that's done, then I go stock up on that again, because that goes bad if you try and do that in big amounts. So let's just finish off here. There you go. Hope I got the same spot now. Oh, where we're gonna work now? Oh, there is a bit of it. Let's see. I must see, because yesterday my worst nightmare came true. I did the video and everything was done and I didn't have like a voice or nothing. I had a voice, but I mean, I was coughing. I couldn't speak again. And I posted the video. I said sorry, but at least you can hear me. There is some spots you can't see what I do, but at least I talked you through it. I just couldn't redo that. I almost slept the whole day yesterday in between the stitching, and I'm glad I did, because I feel much better. I told Mike last night I was looking forward to this week so much, and then because I was sick yesterday, I was so demotivated. I'm like, oh no, how much more? How much? I felt very sorry for myself. How much more must come? Just stop now. I want to do what I need to do without feeling like this, or someone around me half dying. So yes, today is a good day. Kids were looking good today to school. Abby has got an ugly cough still. Alex's nose is still blocked, so I don't know if they're starting again or just a flu or recovering. We give it some time to see what's happening. I'm not gonna, if it gets bad, I'll do something about it. But the dad said it's gonna take a while for them to recover. All the medicine is finished, so let's see what happens, right? Ooh, I hate when this happens. It made a poofy ball. Oh man. I wonder what this headmaster is gonna tell me. I don't care what they tell me, I take no prisoners. I want results. I want to know why and how they think a kid can flip and do that when he's not at school. Do they know about special powers that Alex can just appear out of thin light? I don't know. Yeah, I want to hear this. It's going to look really stupid. So tired of it. But yeah, I am going to do what I said. You will know the outcome. And you will know it when I do this clip finish. When the clip starts, you'll know the outcome. Because I'm just doing the one and then... Well, wait. To tell you what is going on. Here you are. It's dead quiet in the house. Mike's working, but he's not talking on the phone, nothing. So it's very weird for me, the dead quiet house. I don't like it. There's always something on or something going on, but when it's excuse me, when it's like this, I like people, I like talking, I like a noise. Not bad noise, but I mean a lively house. I love that. Okay, let's go now. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I haven't been to the principal yet. I just stopped the video to see if it didn't make a boo-boo like yesterday. But, like you ladies and gentlemen know, not long anymore. Just hang on and I will give you fantastic videos. I'm getting my equipment and my camera soon. And I'll make a permanent setup and it will be amazing. I will also show more of myself. That fear is now gone. Yeah, it's it was a big fear for me to do that. But you overcome it by doing it, right? Well, we've got time for another clip before I must go and sort my son's life out at school. Lola was so strange today. I took a nice bath just to make myself fresh after the illness. Like last night I felt bad. I did do all of that, but today was a fresh day. So I lied in a warm bath and I just feel fantastic. But I thought, okay, let's feed Lola. And she normally sits with me in the bathroom. And I thought, okay, let me take the food there. She always sits there and eat and chat to me while I bath. I know it sounds strange, but it's not. I love Lola. So she was just not having none of it. She wanted to get in the bath with me. Then she didn't want her food. Then she wanted to jump out the window. But she's sitting on the windowsill while I'm in the bath. And I'm like, Lola, get off. Come finish your food. And then she's too scared to get off the windowsill. So I don't know what's going on in Lola's head today. It sounds weird, but I spend a lot of time with my kids and husband. But the thing is, I spend all my time with Lola. Okay, let's say 99% because she doesn't want to drive around with me. She doesn't want to get in the car. She knows if she gets in the car, she's going to the Lola doctor. So she doesn't like that. But most of my time, my companion is Lola. I know I have a family and everything, but she's with me 24/7 when I'm around. She only goes out by my window to peep and poop. And at night she doesn't go out. She goes out before I go to sleep, and she goes out in the morning. She's very cute. So I don't know what's going on in her head. She's standing at the door cookalooing me. And I'm like, oh, what's wrong? What's going on? What you trying to tell mommy? I just have a feeling that something's not like it today with Lola. And I looked, she's healthy, nothing's wrong, she didn't get hurt while I was sleeping. I don't know. So as soon as I woke up, I check her because she climbs under the covers and sleep on my stomach. I sleep on my side, and she sleeps under the covers by my stomach. And she greeted me, and she kissed me good morning. I don't know, something's on Lola's mind. I don't know. Very strange behavior, not normal. And I will know because I spend so much time with her, right? Oh, that video I made for the shop with the music in the background. It was easy day, no, every day, deals. Yeah, they loved it. When I make videos for a shop, I can't, where I actually work on their products, I can't chat. It's not, it doesn't work like that. I can't do that. So when I say progress for a shop, always know I will speak in the beginning, but then I will show them how their product works and stuff like that, but then there'll be music. It's a bit unprofessional if I go start chatting there, right? Typical Sanet. Blah, 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 blah. You must hear how that video came out before I edited it, because I knew there can't be sound. So I was recording while watching TV, while talking to the family, while there was chaos in the house. I still laughed when I edited it, and I thought, like, oh, just imagine posting it like this. Yeah. I just had a quick look as well if the video is in focus and everything's fine. And it looks fantastic, so I'm very happy about today. Things are going my way. Yes. High flippin' time. Well, this week I'm waiting. FANSELLS Silk Kits will come and Biggest Craft will be in next week. And I'm waiting for about 10 packages. So there's lots for you to see when I unbox. I also posted, most of you know already, my new shop, New Craft Day. And they're giving us a generous discount on top of the discount they already give. 10%, that's very generous of them. So that is nice. What I'm getting from New Craft Day is a scissors. And I'm getting that world map, the spring world map. That's quite funky. I am getting from VIP Cross Stitch that Four Seasons Lighthouse kit and a new product I'll show you. I want to show you it's actually very cool. And they're also sending me, I'm actually gonna review it, but I don't know. Yeah, but I'll show you. Gamer Girl's coming from them. I'll review it. But I don't want to get into trouble, so I'll just don't put a picture on the review. Yeah, I'm buying it. I did nothing wrong. I don't even know who it belongs to, but I think it's beautiful. And I don't know how this copyright thing work. I don't know how it works. I've never been in trouble for it because I'm not producing stuff. I'm just showing stuff that I get. So I don't know how the rules and laws work around those things. I must maybe educate myself. I tried, but it's so confusing because I'm not the one selling it or producing it. So I don't know. I just don't know, right? Hello, Nikki. I spoke to Nikki and to Liz and to Athena till late this morning. I think 1 o'clock. Yeah. I like chatting to my friends. Hello, Athena. Hello, Liz. Hello, everybody. Yes. I enjoy you guys very, very much. It's funny how you start a channel like this. And the people that actually personally communicate with you or talk to you, there's a few. How you become real, it feels like we're real close friends, you know. So you get to, I guess, you know what? I talk every day. I talk to you. And I'm not an adventurer jumping off stuff and doing that. The only thing I can talk about is my life. So I let you into my life. So it's very cool to talk to people, share their lives with you, see what it's like in their country. I love it. It's just awesome. Yeah. So if you want to contact me, please feel free. Go to my Facebook page, Stitcha-Rella cross stitch page. It's a group, and there you can private message me. You can also get hold of me on Instagram. It's also Stitcha-Rella. And I'm also on TikTok, but I don't go there much. It's confusing. I don't know. I think I'm too old for TikTok. I don't know. I like Facebook and Instagram, and I like YouTube and news on my YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting me. We're almost on 6,400 hours and I've got 487 subscribers. Thank you so much. I need a few more. So if you know about someone, and if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please help me out there. You don't pay anything. It's just a subscription, and it updates you, or it will come on your feed when my videos are on. That's it. It doesn't cost you money. So please help me out there. I will appreciate that greatly. You don't know how much I do appreciate that and need it actually. Ah, you go. I did tell you yesterday about Mike's citizenship certificate came, and now we must start looking at, not start looking, we're fixing the house, and we must go and see an agent to see exactly what we need. It's not normal visas. Me and the kids' visas will take 6 months. It's not permanent. But you can stay as long as you want because it's a spousal one, but it's expensive. So once we got that sorted, we're going to put the house in the market. So the whole process is my process. We'll somewhere next year, in the end of next year, we will say toodle-doo South Africa. And it's sad. It's exciting but very sad that my country is ending up like it is. It's ridiculous. You know, people in South Africa can't even survive on a basic salary. That is how things are here, and it's really bad. So it's a daily struggle though, but we all survive and we don't moan. I just moan about load shedding. That's really a pain in my behind. Yeah. So I finished this one, and the next clip I will see you in a second, but I won't be gone for a second. The next clip I'm gonna tell you how this whole do went at the school. So I'll see you in a second. And I am back. So for you it feels like a second, but it was actually a few hours. I started with another color here. I am so happy. Everything is sorted out. So this is how it went. I went to the school. I waited for the principal. Everyone was very nice. I even got coffee. And it was handled very, very nice. Now, they're sorting it out. And yeah, there's two sides of a story. But Alex didn't do it. And the guys, the other boy's parents was at school as well. So what the principal said is, they don't want to put marks on anyone's record at the moment. I understand that the kids are going to high school, and that marks stay on your record, and that's not very good. So everything was handled very professionally, because when you touch my kids, I become a dragon, and we had a few incidents at this school a few years ago about bullying. So they do know me, and I must say it was handled so professional. The fact that Alex said he was guilty, no, I think he thought they said he was guilty. The thing here is, I spoke to Alex as well. They couldn't take sides because there's no proof and there was no one there and blah blah blah, and it was not last week. It came out it was not accused when Alex was not in school. It's an accusation that they made when he was in school. But luckily now it's sorted because Alex's friends was with him, his sister was there, so it is sorted. They're taking the necessary steps to divide these two boys. You know, the fact that teachers don't believe you is not sorted. You can't. The only way you can sort that is you as a parent go to school. You can't tell a teacher what to do. You know, they say yes in front of you, but yeah. But it is sorted out and everything's clear. My mother heart is better, but now we will see if it follows through. If it does not follow through, I will let you know, because that's all I say. That's how I'll feel. I'll start steaming by the ears, right? Yeah, that is ridiculous. So much drama when your kids are in school. I don't know why. When we were in school, there wasn't something like, I don't know, we didn't bully and carry on like today's kids. It was not the same. We were still getting hidings with wooden rulers, and even the girls, even in high school still. We still got hidings, man. Now it's against the law to give hidings and stuff like that. So I don't know. Things are so different, and it's a headache. Now I know what my mother felt like, you know. It's terrible. But in any way, I promised Nikki that I will talk about school. And I am... Oh, there's a call coming in. I hope the video doesn't cut out. Oh, the video is gonna cut out. Just a second. Alrighty then, sorry about that one. That was not planned, but my neighbor phoned me. And when we came in now, when we got home, my kids left one of our dogs out. So they had to go and run for that quickly, but I'm gonna carry on recording. Okay, so where was I? So Nikki asked me to tell you guys about school in South Africa. Now, school in South Africa, we've got 4 breaks. We go to school in winter and summer. So there's no summer break or winter break. It's 4 holidays. So you go to school in January, and then the beginning of March you have a 2 or 3 week holiday. Then you go to school like now. No, January, February, March, yeah. So March you've got 2 or 3 weeks that you're at home. Then you go back to school. This is still summer. Then you go back to school, and we are busy with that quarter. This is the second quarter at the moment. So the schools are locking down 24 June. Now, the school term this quarter is the second one. It started in summer, it went over in winter, and the 24th of June it's school holidays again for 2 weeks, but this time it's winter while they have that holiday. Now that holiday is also 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Then they go back to school, it's still winter. Then that quarter, the third quarter is very long. They go to school, and somewhere in, I think, September, then they get a week holiday. Now September it's spring, it's still cool here. It's September is spring here, still cool. Then they write exams. I will never forget that because Alex's birthday is in September. Then they only have a week holiday before the last term starts. Now when the last term starts, it is full-blown summer, and then they go school till after probably they go to school. It changes, it's not always the same, but normally 1 week in December there's school, sometimes 2 weeks there's school in December. But normally, yeah, beginning December, the school ends. Then it's Christmas holiday. We don't call it summer or winter holidays. It's Christmas holiday. Now, our Christmas holidays are the biggest ones. They're huge. They almost 2 months. So from December you have holiday. You go to school a little bit, sometimes not. So you have from December you got holiday till middle January. Then the new school term starts. And excuse me. So 4 terms, 2 week, the one's almost 3 week holidays, and then a week and a half or week holiday, and then it's not 2 months, it's more than a month holiday, the Christmas holiday, and that's the biggest one. That's where we go on holidays and preparing for the new school year. It's a month and a half, yeah. That's what you get off there. It's 5 or 6 weeks you get off. And then they start all over again. They're very strict in our schools. I've posted to someone, I can't remember who, but I did post the school when all of them get together. Everyone looks the same. They must dress the same. They do monthly voorkoms. It's the way you look. They do inspections. So what they do once a month is to see, is your school clothes neat? Do you wear the right school clothes? Do you have the right length hair? Is your hair out of your eyes? So that gets done monthly. That they check that they look the same and they look extremely neat. Now, the English schools is not so strict. So our house language is English because Mike is English and my kid's father is also English. But I put my English children in a Afrikaans school because in South Africa, our English schools are loose. They do not teach the kids the same morals and the same discipline, respect that the Afrikaans schools do. Afrikaans schools are very strict. They've got a lot of discipline. They teach them how to behave, how to have good morals in life, how to treat each other as humans, and they take no nonsense in that. Now, it's just lately that this bullying thing, it's just pulling, it's never been like that. It's really getting out of hand. So they're still learning how to properly cope with that, because in our days they punished us by hitting us. And these days they're not allowed that. So there's no smoking or alcohol or drinking and stuff in the primary schools. Afrikaans hoërskool is a high school. It's the secondary. It's from grade 8. Well, Alex now 7. From grade 8. Now there they get treated more like adults. So still they're not allowed to smoke or drink or whatever, but they experiment out of school. So you hear a lot of stories. In high school, you can start choosing your subjects and they start preparing you for varsity, for university, for varsity. And it's still the same rules, same discipline, uniforms. Every school has got its own uniform. And in high school, when you're 16, you're allowed to drive to school with a bike. And then as soon as you turn 18 and you're still in school, you're also allowed to drive your car to school. In South Africa, you get an ID card when you're 16. So a lot of big things happen when you go to high school. So that year is next year for Alex. Welcome to almost adulthood. So they treat you as such as well. The school that Alex and Abby goes to is very beautiful. And the high school that he's going to attend until we immigrate is a very, very good school, academically and sport. So it's amazing. So I don't know what else I can talk about the schools, Nikki. Ask me if you want to know. I will tell you whatever you want to know. And hello, you must enjoy stitching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stitching video. I was actually yesterday, it was not that good. I'm so sorry about it. But I felt so bad and I didn't want to skip it. But I'm up and going and yes, ready for life. Now with exams in the primary school where they are now, Alex and Abby, when they write exams, they still go to school. All the extracurricular events of the school still carries on. Extra classes, tutoring, everything goes on, and they still get homework. So it's a very different approach, because when I grew up, when we wrote exams, we didn't get homework, we didn't do any other sports, it was exams. So the kids must be so well prepared. The school they're in now, I'm very lucky. With COVID lockdown, we weren't allowed to do anything. Like, it was all over the world. Our school totally switched over to online learning. So if they come home and they miss something in class, or anything like that, they just go online and they look at the class and do all the work from there. So our schools are all fully, not the rural schools, you get better ones, you get not so good ones. South Africa's got a lot of bad schools. But you choose your school you go to. So the school is very, very, very good and very strong. So they went totally online. My kids went through COVID with distinctions, normal school. I homeschooled them from the online schooling. So I was there sitting with them, teaching them as the teacher would, and we checked all the things together online, and the school just did it like that. And for the kids that didn't have phones, or there is kids that get fed by the school and stuff like that, the school gave iPads and electronics so you can go through school. So our kids didn't get behind during this time at all. They had a total of 2 weeks off where they were organizing how to do this, and then we were going school the whole COVID. We didn't have nothing back and behind, nothing. So kudos to the school for that. That was awesome. I think it was. I don't know how it worked by you. The kids didn't just stay at home. They actually stayed at home while going to school. They still did their work. So the day I was not in the mood, whatever, then we took it off and we did the work the next day. There was days like that. Because, COVID was a different experience for all of us. I think the whole world was in shock. Because we've never done that, right? I'll work this away a bit later. I don't want to shift it. Otherwise, I shift it out of focus where I am. I love my kids a lot, so I will do anything for them. I don't like going to school. It must get to a point where the child comes and asks me, I can't handle it on my own anymore, because they must sort out their own battles. But if it's unfair and they get nowhere and they don't get listened to, then I will step in. It should be like that. They must learn to fight their own battles, but if they're getting picked on or at a stage where they just can't handle it, I will step in. When they were younger, it was different. But they need to learn responsibility. It's not the same with if you give them their first bank card. They need to learn how to use it responsible and learn how to save. And yeah, they both had that, so they're quite good with everything. My kids don't really lie to me, so I know when they're bad, because they come and tell me. And they know if they tell me, it's much better to come and tell me. There will be repercussions, but it will be so much worse if you lie to me, right? Oh, it sounds terrible. Okay, so yeah, that's about the school. I want to finish this and finish chatting with you guys. And tonight on the menu we've got bacon pasta. They want cheesy bacon pasta again. I've got so many things I can make, but I like to make, if everyone wants something, I'll just make it. Why not? And guess what? It's an easy thing to make. So I have nothing to complain about. Easy, easy. There's no hours of slaving in front of the oven tonight. Bacon pasta takes like 30 minutes. I put 2 packs of bacon in the microwave. I defrost it. That's already in there. It's defrosting for tonight. And then what I do is I fry up some onion. I put the bacon in there and make it nice and crispy. I boil the macaroni. And then when the macaroni is soft, I put the bacon in the macaroni. And the sauce I put in, we got bacon cheese sauce. So I put 2 packets of that, some grated cheese and cream. Ta-da! Nice meal and everyone eats. Chop chop food, right? I'm so super excited that I'm feeling good and I'm ready to go and just let's do this. I feel much lighter than yesterday, because yesterday I felt bad, and then when something like this happens to my kids, it's like, it's a heavy feeling. I don't like feeling like that. I don't like to wait to sort things out. I like to sort things out there and then. Now with these things you must always wait, and I don't like that. I don't like, not at all. You know what I mean. See, Mike's extremely quiet today. I walked in and it's just busy at his work. He was quiet this morning, but now I can hear him talking here, talking there, taking call here, taking call there. Shit. There you go. Yeah, so Nikki, if you want to know more, ask. That's basically what I can tell about school. Luckily my kids are totally bilingual. So changing the schools is not going to be a problem at all. Talk much better English than me. They don't have Afrikaans accent. So, but it doesn't matter, does it? As long as you can understand me, it's all good. And today, let me tell you this. I saw something. I don't know if the detail's going to be too great. I showed it to Liz and to Athena, and Liz said the detail won't be great, and I kind of agree with her, but we can have a look. They released a new 90 centimeter Alice. Where was it? Paint Some Way. Yes. And I love the picture. I wish the same size, they can do the same size but in 16 count. I think it will look so much better. Also, you guys must see all the new Joy Sundays all over all the shops. The new Joy Sundays. And then FANSELLS has loaded 2 more silk kits. One is a big flower one. It looks like roses. I'm not sure. The second one is like that heart. It's a stitch I've seen everywhere, but they have put it on in silk. It's not so big for the ladies and gentlemen who wants a smaller one to do. I'm thinking what else is news. Not that much really. Tomorrow is another day, then I'll have other news. Excuse me. I was talking to Athena now, and when I look at these movies, it sounds like I say a name wrong. It's Athena. Yeah. And she's saying, she said one of my oil paintings, I must do a custom of it. Because I do oil paintings. And I'm like, the only time I'll do a custom ever is if it's my family or my kids. Totally first of all my kids. And then Liz asked me last night, why have I never spoken about Callum? So let's speak about Callum. I've got a stepson. His name is Callum. He's 20 years old. He lives in Dubai, and I'm so proud of him. He does so well for himself. So that is Mike's son, Callum. I love Callum a lot. We've got a good bond. But he doesn't stay with us. When I talk, and he's a beautiful boy. Man now, he's not a boy anymore. When I basically talk to you guys, I talk about my daily life and what's going on in my house. I don't really go out. But yeah, I've got a stepson, but he's the man now. He's not a boy anymore. Very, very proud of him. He saved up and now he's going to study business in Dubai. And he's got a pretty girlfriend. So, yeah. We don't hear of them so much when they move out the house, right? Talk to him often on message, but the phoning and seeing is not that much. He did come and visit us once from Dubai. That was quite nice. Mike was so happy. He is Mike's only biological child. Yeah. I can't believe the time. Have I spoken? Yeah, I'm speaking your ears off. Hope you don't mind. Oh man, all I can do is laugh. Chatter, 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 chatter. Oh, I can't remember who told me. I was saying when we make mistakes and you have to pull the stuff out, and you guys called it flogging, frigging. She said it's frogging. You do frogging. Is that right? Do I pronounce it right? Yeah. Because I asked a question. And that nice cross stitch I wanted from Paint Some Way, I'm not going to take it. The hands are bugging me. And I did get the answer. It is L generated. And then I went to see it's all this, yeah, it's that 7-finger. Oh, that images is so nice. But the hands are so ugly. It's really ugly. So no, not interested. Even if it's nice, I'm not doing that. But Joy Sunday is bringing out nice things. Oh. And I trust the brand because it's good. It always comes out freaking amazing. It's one of the best brands out there. I love them. Excuse me. After this video I want to go and see. I hope the light is still okay. Because I need to do the unboxing for a store. There's 2 new stores coming up. This is one of them. We'll see how it goes. Normally this time of day, if I haven't done everything, I'm so stressed. Today I'm just taking it very easy. I'm not stressed. I know it's gonna come. I know it's gonna look good, so it's cool. I don't know if you hear in the background, Abby's still coughing, but badly. Oh, Alex looks much better today. So maybe I must just give it a bit more time, right? Stop being in such a haste to get things done. It's not always a good thing. Hey, you know what? I've got all these lights. Maybe I can make a plan. Don't worry. If there's no light, I'll still do it. I can. Ha ha. Yay. Still have power, so I can make a plan. There you are. Oh, and when the kids came out of school, excuse me, the first thing they wanted to know if they can get Pepsi. Alex is, I promise you, the kid is addicted to Pepsi. If you could just give him Pepsi, he's the happiest boy in the world. I don't know. I don't like gas to drink. I like coffee, tea and water. But anyway, now I just heard someone come out of their room, and I hope they're not forgetting that I'm recording. There you go. They didn't. I saw Abby, but she didn't. She didn't forget. I just don't know what she's doing though. There you go. Yeah, this went so quick. Well, this video is coming out much better than yesterday's. I just want to thank all of you for joining me. Thank you for spending your precious time with me and listening to me babbling along, right? I'm gonna finish this. I want to go and make that unboxing video for you. And as I say that, I made a boo-boo. It's not me, it's the, there you go. You see what's going on here? Yeah, I made a boo-boo now. Must take it out. There you go. Is it out now? I'll fix this just now, because now I don't know if I went down or up. Just hold on. I can't just leave it. You know what? I took a whole row and I just made a gemorsie here. But I will fix it from the back. Let's just see where it is. Yeah, and if it's your first time watching, please like and subscribe my channel. It means the world to me. You don't even know how much it does. I really appreciate it. I fixed the boo-boo. Alrighty then. Okay, so let me get on with this. Let me go and make your unboxing video. Lots of love.